Hi, I'm Jo from E&S Computers, and I'm going to be talking to you today about LibreOffice. We recommend this for a lot of customers when they don't use the full functionality of Microsoft Office, if they're just doing an occasional letter or a spreadsheet, or just want to be able to access files that have been created using Microsoft Office. Now, LibreOffice is free. You can download it from LibreOffice.org. We put the link in the description below, so you can check it out and download it from there. Now, with LibreOffice, you can see here that you've got 6 components. We're going to be talking about the top 3 today, just giving you a quick overview. We will be doing future videos in more depth about how to use this, but today we're going to do a bit of an overall. So here we have Writer. Now, Writer is the equivalent to Word, and it looks exactly, well, wouldn't I say exactly the same, but it is pretty straightforward. So here is a blank document. So here we have at the top, and you've got all your formatting. So whereas you'd have your title and subtitle across the bar in Microsoft Office, you've got it down here as a drop down, so title, subtitle, all your headings. You also have lots of different fonts that are available as well, so a few more maybe than Microsoft Office, and you know, something there I think to suit what everybody needs. Obviously you've got your font size there as well, so whatever size this one automatically goes up to 96, but you can click in there and type in a number should you need it any bigger than that. We also have bold, italic and underline and strike through, and we've got these here. Don't know how many of you actually use these. I do occasionally. Say for the date, for instance, if I want the TH or the RD or the ST to be slightly above the number, or we've got subscript here, so slightly below, and we've got to clear the formatting if you want to change the font color, highlighting, and you've got your alignments here, lists, numbered lists, and indentation. So it's very, very similar. It's fairly straightforward, but we will be going into this in more depth. But for what it is, it's free, and you can create any documents that you need to. So let's have a quick look now at Calc, which is the equivalent to Excel. So let's go in and have a look. So here we have Excel. Again, you've got font here, and you've got your font size, bold, italic and underline, and you can choose different options for underline. So you've got all your basic settings here, borders. So visually it's not hugely different, but you know, it's a case of there may be a few things that are in different places, but we're going to go through this in more depth in our next tutorial. So that's Calc, and Impress, which is the equivalent to PowerPoint. Now, I've been looking at this more recently for the reasons for doing the tutorials, and it has improved greatly. These are the preset templates that are available within Impress, and I must admit, for the presets, they are really good. Obviously, if you've started creating anything using PowerPoint and you want to revisit it or add more, edit, you can do this in LibreOffice Impress, and it's very nice and easy to use. So if I go for the Candy template, you can see down the side here all the layout options for all the different pages that you can use and adapt. Slide transition, just as you would have for PowerPoint. So yeah, you've got lots of options on here. So, you know, you can go through and just play around and see what you can create. So if I come out of there, so say LibreOffice is definitely worth considering if you don't want to pay out for an annual subscription for Microsoft Office, for instance, or you don't, you know, want to be able to use something free rather than a paid for version. So you can, with Word equivalent, which is Writer, you've got .docx and .doc. So anything you've created in Word, you can open in here, and anything you create in here, if you email it to somebody or you want to go somewhere else and you can only use Office, for Microsoft Office and Word, then you can access these files and continue to edit. But you can use it on both formats. The same with Calc, Excel, and Impress and PowerPoint. So it's definitely worth checking out. And say if you don't like it and you think, oh, actually no, I'd rather purchase Microsoft Office, then that's personal preference. But when customers come to us and they're upgrading a computer and their old version of Office won't work on their new computer, we always give them this as an option and say, right, well, we can put this on there, and if you don't like it, then, you know, you can then pay out for Microsoft Office. But if you're not using it for a huge amount and it's more for sort of personal use or educational, for instance, so far as just creating reports for school and documents or spreadsheets, then, you know, it's there as an option just to try it before you decide whether or not you want to continue down the road of using LibreOffice for the foreseeable, or whether you want to think, no, I want to buy Microsoft Office. I hope today has been informative. If there's any other information you want to know about the basics of LibreOffice, please feel free to comment below. We will reply. Don't forget to hit like and to subscribe to get more notifications when we release videos. Hope this has been good, and speak to you soon. Bye.